Bitcoin is currently testing the downside of the parabolic structure, and the bulls are currently maintaining within the pennant formation. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Kevin Svenson here. So in the last stream, we were talking about $10,700 being that last line of defense for the bulls before breaking below the parabolic structure. Currently, we got a bounce off of 10,600 on here on Coinbase. So what should we expect now from Bitcoin that we've confirmed two lower highs and a major support test off the $9,600 level? So if you guys have been watching this channel, things have played out pretty much as we've expected it to. 13,800 was the blow off top. We got the bearish engulfing candle. Once we saw that rejection, we set our downside target of about 9,500, got the bounce off 9,650, and then after that, we expected sideways action. We got the sideways action we were looking for, now potentially getting a higher low on this pennant formation. And right now, 10,700, 10,600 is the absolute lowest point that we can take right now before breaking below the parabolic structure. So right now, the bulls desperately need to put in support at this level, which it looks like they may do. If we don't get support at this level, then we would be confirming a break below the parabolic structure. If Bitcoin does break below the parabolic structure and does test back towards this low at 9,650, then it becomes extremely likely that we do get a test all the way back to the golden retrace close to $7,500. Now, one way that this could happen is if you take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin has been a bit of a leading indicator in this market. It has led breakouts, it has led breakdowns, and right now I do think it is going to lead us into a breakdown. This is a bit of a precursor in my opinion. So if you look at the way that Litecoin has traded on the 3-day chart here, the way that Litecoin traded into its parabolic support line, through the parabolic support line, and then broke down. This is what I think. If Bitcoin can hold support, if Bitcoin does hold support here in the near term, looking at the 4-hour chart, if Bitcoin can hold this level, I think what's likely is we're going to see something similar here. Let's just bring on our fib extension. So in the same way that Litecoin traded below the 236 and above the 236 and kind of just bounced around in this range, traded into the parabolic support line and then broke down, I think this is quite likely what we're in for Bitcoin right now as well. I think it's pretty likely that we actually trade, we most likely will find a little bit of support here just above the parabolic support line. We'll trade above the 236, up towards 12,000 potentially, back below it, back up to it, and likely break down. So I would just take a look at Litecoin, which could be a precursor, which could give a bit of an indication as to what Bitcoin might be doing now. If the bulls can find support at 10,600, 10,700, and we get back above the 236 and maintain this higher low trajectory and break above our downward sloping resistance line, then yes, then it becomes much more likely that we do maintain the bullish momentum and break to higher highs. Now, right now, the volume signature does not support this idea, and also, having had a run like this, a parabolic run like this, and a blow off top close to 14,000 and creating a lower highs, which we haven't actually really done this entire time. This is new for us here on this move. Now, if we take a look in history, I'm looking for a test back to about 7,500 or so, which is the 618 golden retrace. Now, if we just pull back in time here and we look at the previous bull run, we can see that this is, a classic way for Bitcoin to form large-scale parabolic bull markets. Right? So we're looking for a larger scale parabolic move here. And if we look at Bitcoin's history, looking from this swing low to this swing high, Bitcoin did come back to retest the golden retrace. Now, if we take a look at this swing low to this swing high, Bitcoin did come back to retest the golden retrace. Now, if we take a look at this swing low to this swing high, Bitcoin did come back to test the golden retrace. Now, if we take a look at this swing low to this swing high, Bitcoin did come back to retest just above the golden retrace. Now, if we take a look at this swing low to this swing high, Bitcoin did come back to test the golden retrace. Now, of course, things became a lot more parabolic during the mania phase here. But guys, when Bitcoin is forming large-scale parabolic runs, large-scale bull markets, I'm looking for a larger scale bull run here, guys. When Bitcoin does form runs like this, it generally tests the 618 golden retrace, creates a larger scale parabolic move. So right now, what I'm looking for is a break below the current parabolic structure and a retest of the 618 fib retracement to create a larger scale parabolic move. Most likely, even if we do break below the parabolic structure, we should be finding some more sideways action going into August before we actually test the golden retrace and find ourselves, forming a larger scale parabolic move, similar to what Bitcoin has done in the past. So again, guys, right now, Bitcoin is testing the lower end of the parabolic structure. If we break below 10,600, 10,700, then we would be breaking the parabolic trajectory. If we can maintain this area, I think what's most likely is what we've seen Litecoin do, which is just trading, sideways into the parabolic structure before getting a breakdown. I think that is what is most likely here for Bitcoin. And of course, if we're looking at this, from the bullish perspective, we are still maintaining higher low trajectory. We do have lower high trajectory. If we get a bounce into this range and we can, get above the 236 and, find another lower high and maintain the higher lows, then yes, we could be on our way to breaking into, higher highs again. I think this is quite unlikely right now, considering how much downside pressure we have. But it is possible, and we have to look out for it. So if we do maintain higher lows, then we could be getting a continued bullish move. Personally, I would be looking for more sideways action and a test down to the golden retrace. We'll see when we actually break below the parabolic structure. Whenever we do, that'll be an extremely big indicator that we should see a major pullback in the near term. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.